Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Game Master and welcome to my video on the Nintendo Switch livecast from last night and what are my thoughts about it. Well, it's kinda complicated, so let's break it down, my overall thoughts on it, the price and the games that are coming out and whether or not I'm really hyped for it. Okay, so the Nintendo Switch is basically Nintendo making a hybrid portable plus console gaming machine. The console itself can output in HD and has an HD screen also on it, and it can slip in and out of its carrying case that lets it hook up to the TV really easy. The controllers can also slip onto the tablet controller and make it a portable gaming system in only a couple of seconds. Its controllers can also be broken up into two smaller controllers for two-player action on the go without owning another Switch. Overall, I really like the idea of a portable game machine system that is powerful enough to still be a console and easily switches between the two, and I do believe more people will buy into this. Why? Because unlike the Wii U, which had me scratching my head and most people were just apathetic about it, I feel general excitement about this idea, and I myself am excited about it. But not excited enough to be a day one consumer, however. I learned my lesson from the original Wii. It's best to wait until you've got a solid lineup of games and the bugs on the console are all worked out. That said, unlike the Wii U, which I got only because my original Wii started to have memory problems, yeah, the only reason I own my Wii U is because of Nintendo's crappy DRM policy. Spend $400 rebuying a whole bunch of virtual console games because they're only attached to my console, or buy a Wii U and transfer the licenses for $300. That wasn't a tough decision. With the Switch, I'm actually really enthusiastic to try it out and get one. Just, I can hold off my excitement for a few months. Which brings me to my biggest letdown. Originally, it was estimated to be only $200 to $250. The Switch will cost us a whopping $300, more than the Xbox One and the PS4 are right now. I remember saying that if Nintendo isn't careful about their pricing, they might end up shooting themselves in the foot again, and that doesn't seem to have changed at all. The console I don't think is as powerful as even the basic Xbox One and PS4, so screw the Pro and Scorpio models, which might mean porting problems later down the road, similar to what the original Wii had, and cost as not much, if not more than the competition, just like the Wii U did. I don't know if that $300 is just a temporary price to make sure they don't have a shortage, which Nintendo is known to do, or if Nintendo really thinks they can sell a lot at that price. I think it needs to be cut about $50 if you ask me. Only time will tell. For all I know, this thing could be sold out more than the Wii for the next few years, even at that price. We'll just have to wait and see. As far as the lineups goes, I saw some decent games. Zelda Breath of the Wild got a new trailer, which makes me want to play that game even more. And I hope the Wii U version is still incoming, because I really don't want to have to buy a Switch just for that game. I have never played Skyrim, but having that can only help the system. They need the Western RPGs. That said, it is a 5-year-old game, so no big whoop. But we did get to see the fact that they're going to get a few Dragon Quest games on the system, and there's also even a new Square Enix RPG game in development. It looks like it's a smaller indie game. It's not a full-fledged Final Fantasy by any means, but it still looks interesting. And there's even rumors of a new Tales of entry onto this new Nintendo system. If Nintendo is able to keep these developers for more than 6 months this time and actually make games, they might have a successful system in the work. Again, I'm more optimistic about this than the Wii U, but again, that price isn't going to help them. If I could say there were two games I wasn't impressed by, and that was the Switch-only games that made use of the motion controls. That Western Shootout game was just plain stupid, and I hope it's a free, already installed add-on to the system, because no way would I actually spend money on that game. It looks stupid, it looks like it's a novelty. game that isn't even half as interesting as Wii Bowling. And that boxing one, I'll wait for the reviews, but it just seems like it's going to be Wii Boxing all over again. The person who can move their hands fastest is the winner. Overall, I thought the presentation was okay, and I think the Switch has a better chance of making a dent in the market than the Wii U. It's got some interesting ideas that I think will appeal to more people than the Wii U did, but it also has some problems. Let's hope Nintendo can cut the price if things don't go well in the first few months. Otherwise, they're sunk, and I don't know what they'll do. This is Tommy the Game Master, thanking you for listening to this rant. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below.